What's up, everybody? It's SquadX here. Subscribe, hit the link for the description down below. I think I posted a video of what I did to it. I think it's like a few minutes before this one. I don't know because I'm just posting while I'm recording. We're gonna be reading a new fanfic today, so yeah. Okay. Even though I posted a fanfic, guys, I'm still gonna read it. I'm not gonna be continuing RPG since it has a hell lot of chapters, like 24 chapters, and it's very long to read, guys. So yeah, it's Squad X reading a new fanfic. Let's just go check what fanfic I wanna read. Okay. Here's the story. Naruto finds himself in a new team called Team 12 with Hyuga, Neji, and Yamanaka Ino. Chapter 1: The most random team. Naruto was sitting at his desk, trembling. Iruka-sensei was walking around and giving the graduates wise, wistful looks. Outside, Naruto was calm. Inside, he wanted to fall right under this floor and disappear forever. Right now, the most important moment in his life is happening. Tagiharu, Anzu Iko, Masataki, number of team 16. Another team was announced. Two guys immediately got up and sat next to Yoki. Yeah, now those three are forever united as a team. Roku Irushi, Takashi Tenten, Rock Lee, number 11. Another team, still no calling out Naruto's name. Ugh! When will be his time? Yuka-sensei looked at him like he read his mind. Naruto gulped and crossed his fingers. Please, anyone but me. Uzumaki Naruto soundly said Iruka-sensei. Yes, finally. Who out of the girls can it be? Maybe it can be her, the one and only Haruno Sakura. Yamanaka Ino Shuganage. Naruto began blinking. Hiyuno Manaka Ino. She was considered the prettiest one in this class. Well, that's what everyone said from his perspective, true, though she wasn't that attractive. But Neji who? Say confused Naruto and began turning his head around in hope to notice his future teammates. He saw Ino, who was angrily approaching him, and another guy who also began to get up. That must have been Neji. Ino reluctantly took the seat, even moving far away from Naruto. I don't wanna be in the team with this loser. Anyone but him, the girl screamed in an annoying brat voice, while pointing her finger at Naruto. Hey, shut the hell up. Who is a loser here? Totebayo. Naruto got up in her face and also raised his voice at Inu. He raised his voice at Inu. Wait, this is the most random team I ever saw. What? Ino and Neji. What does this team consist of? Tracking, assault, and interrogation. Since the Manakas are good at interrogations, the Hyuga are good at tracking. Naruto's only thing is good at is like assaulting people and just pulling a hell lot of shadow clones out. Ino made a dark face and took her seat once again, while showing her tongue to Naruto. In response, Naruto grabbed Ino's long ponytail and pulled it so hard the girl cried. Don't you dare touch me, Ino screamed. Everyone in class had their attention. He had the attention on them. Suddenly, Naruto heard a calm and dry voice behind him. Um, I thought I at least can get proper teammates. Looks like not. Got a bunch of stupid kids. Naruto turned his head. A tall and slim guy with long hair was standing next to Ino. Neji. Neji? Naruto asked, and the guy nodded. No handshakes. No handshakes, even to Ino, who moved away so Neji could fit in the row. Naruto tried to talk to him, but Neji had a stone cold like experience on his face. Better not disturb him. Naruto realized why he didn't even remember who this guy was. He barely said two words when he was studying. Ugh, great, even worse than he expected. Ino was clearly annoyed by Neji's reaction and threateningly turned away from both guys. Well, not a huge deal. Bye bye. Iruka Sensei, after looking at this small chaos, cleared his throat. You three will be team number 12. Naruto picked at his teammates, but both Ino and Neji didn't show any emotions, like they didn't care about anything. Even anger began to disappear from Ino's face. All done. Congratulations for graduating now. I assigning each one of the teams to one joining. He or she is being is going to be your sensei for the rest of the shinobi team career. I whispered when I whispered when around the classroom. Neji became much more focused. Then he touched both Naruto and Ino's shoulders without a word, Showing they have to get out. The uglier and everyone else in the classroom did the same. Thank you, Iruka sensei. The graduates bowed and began entering the class as teammates. Iruka sensei, when Team 12 was walking near him, showed Naruto a thumbs up and smiled at him. Good luck in your path, ninja, he whispered. Excited, Naruto ran out from the classroom, running away from Neji and Ino. Hell yeah, goodbye, boring theory. Hello, the exciting ninja life. Hey, loser, wait for us. He saw Ino, who was running after him, and immediately stopped. Neji and Ino managed to follow him, and Ino looked even more annoyed. Thank you, remember? We are a team now, and I surely won't want to stop you with a shuriken in your head, said Neji. And Naruto silently gulped. Really? This guy will use weapons because someone from his team is running away? God landed with a brat and a weird great. Where's our Johnny Sensei? Asked Ino. Maybe no one wanted to take us because Naruto. Neji touched his forehead. Maybe you stop bullying him. Yes, Naruto is pathetic, weak, and can be a burden to us. But don't try to make yourself feel better by putting him down over and over, said Neji with closed eyes. Naruto felt like he was repeatedly stabbed in the stomach. Thanks, Neji. Always asks me if she will be like this again. Naruto was standing looking like an idiot while Ino began to look around. Unlike them both, Neji began casting some jutsu. Byakugan. Immediately, veins began to form around Neji's crystal white eyes. Looked at him, but Naruto was confused. Two Jonins are in the rate of 5 meters walking towards us from behind. Maybe lost our trace and finally found us. Naruto were looking at Neji while searching for their falling jaws. How the hell Neji can know these things simply standing still? Confusing Confusion only rose when the veins around Neji's eyes disappeared and he nodded, clearly satisfied. Well, at least we know now that the Jonis didn't forget us. You're lucky, Naruto, said Ino. But Neji, how can you know all of these? It has something to do with your eyes. Neji silently looked at her and nodded. Even Naruto realized it by now. Yeah, those eyes must be really powerful. What? The team waited a couple of minutes and suddenly a voice behind them spoke. Oof! Finally found you, Dre. Where did you run off from the cemetery? We were looking for you. We were looking for you. All three of them immediately turned, and Inu bowed in front of them, standing two Jonins, Iruka Sensei, and another Jonin who seemingly no one knew. Kakashi, I'm leaving them to you. Be gentle, said Iruka Sensei. After these words, he whispered Team 10, luck, and left. The trio was left in care of the dangerously looking Jonin. He looked at them briefly and sighed. Let's meet you. I'm going to be your team leader. Follow me, he said, turned and waved in his direction. Naruto shrugged and followed him. Neji did this much more reluctant. When they reached the building, everyone already left. Kakashi sat Naruto, Neji, and Ino at the bench and stood in the front of them. My name is Kakashi Hatake, and since this day of you three are left under my leadership, he said, and then pointed at Ino. Tell me, 1, your name, 2, what is your dream? Ino nodded with a huge smile. Ino Yamanaka, the blossom of Konoha. She treatly stood up and winked. Neji and Naruto slightly cringed looking at this. Okay, said a bit annoyed Kakashi. What do you dream of? Why you became a ninja? Why you ask? My dream is to be the most beautiful Konochi in the world, destroying everyone with my beauty. Ino said with a huge proud smile. On this, the cringe expression disappeared from Naruto's face. He actually nodded, loved Ino's little speech of her confidence, only for a bit though. Kakashi wrote something in his notebook. Ino really needs work to shallow and full of herself to be a real ninja. Then pointed at Neji, who was sitting in the middle. Hyuga Neji, he said with a dry voice. What's your dream, Hyuga Neji? What's your dream, Hyuga Neji? With interest, he knew who was in front of him. That school-famous prodigy Hyuga kid, even more powerful than Sasuke Uchiha, the most powerful genin from another class. Dream? What do you mean, Sensei? I don't have any dream. Just want to work as a ninja for the Hyuga clan. Kakashi. Well, everyone was taken aback Kakashi, everyone was taken aback by this blunt, dry but still confident statement. Neji wasn't even trying to show off, but to just explain his position. He looked very cold. Kakashi understood what made Neji say this. He, as well, no one else knew about the specific of the Hyuga clans. Just he thought it wasn't that bad. Naruto laughed but decided not to say anything if this dude didn't think twice but about offending him. Maybe at least Naruto himself will take the high road. Kakashi shrugged off and finally asked Naruto, who said the fatized away. Your name, yellow kid. Naruto was waiting for this moment. He tied his headband on his forehead and stood up. Uzumaki Naruto. Bother asking about dreams? I will tell you mine, Kakashi-sensei. I promise to you, and to the whole ninja world, I will become Hokage. Tatebaya! Naruto was standing in an epic, as he thought, pose, not noticing how his teammates and teacher held themselves to not laugh at him. Gave up fast. You kidding, Hokage? Write your test not below 15 and then talk, loser. The girl said in a thin tone and showed her tongue. Once again, Neji preferred to keep silent, but it looked like he also took Naruto's statement as a joke. Enough, said Kakashi. He looked over his team. Neji was covering his forehead from embarrassment while looking on how Naruto and Ino were getting in each other's faces, screaming and insulting after insult at each other. Looks like the 15% of your maximum, Naruto. Wait, who was this? Looks like the 50% is your maximum, Naruto, and you are here all proud stating that you will become Hokage. Get back to the decks and learn something. Hey girl, if I try my hardest, I can even get a 30. Naruto wasn't giving up, trying to outscream Ino. Neji looked like he was completely done with this bullshit. Kakashi was thinking. He looked at them, not knowing what even to do with such a weird team. And uninterrupted Brett, who only cares about her appearance and closed boy who doesn't even know who he is, has no dreams and has no goals, and just an idiot. Yes, this is going to be a tough one. Guys, that's part 2. It's Squad X signing out. Guys, I think I'm gonna post that other part next time. Check my link from my description. Subscribe, like, comments as for more videos. You can in my Discord. You can suggest videos. What kind of fanfics I must read. You can leave the descriptions in the fanfic. In the group chat. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye. It's Squad X signing off.